Good afternoon, all. Welcome to New York City, a city that never sleeps, although we're trying to correct that problem. I don't know how easy it was for all of you to get here. I live in Boston. It took me 3 hours to drive to New York City, and then another 3 hours to find the hotel. But as Woody Allen says, 80% of success is just showing up, so I'm already ahead of the game. My partner in crime here is Charles Shamoon, New York City DEP. You'll be hearing from both of us during this plenary speech. But before we get into explaining the New York City construction noise regulations, I'd like one more time to acknowledge and thank the great work Steve Hambrick, Steve Conlon, the others that made this conference available for all of us. Just to give you some idea of what it takes to prepare one of these conferences, I went through my emails, Steve, and the first time you reached out to us was October of 2008. So quite a bit of preparation. Again, my name is Erich Thalheimer, and I'm with Parsons Brinckerhoff, or PB. I'm a senior noise engineer. Charles Shamoon is with DEP, and he's assistant counsel for that agency. And we'll be presenting the development process, the technical considerations, political compromises, legal standing and compliance requirements that went into drafting, approving, and implementing the New York City construction noise regulation. We'll also share some evidence of its success and the attention that it's received from the acoustical profession and from media outlets worldwide. A copy of this plenary presentation is available to you if you'd like one. Just ask Charles or myself, and our associated paper is in your proceedings, of course. Despite living and working in two somewhat competitive cities, Charles and my partnership was indeed a match made in heaven. As you'll see, Charles is a special kind of politician, engineer, and lawyer who was primarily responsible for pulling together this comprehensive noise regulation. I was fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time, with the right background and experience to assist him. Charles has degrees in both law and engineering and has over 20 years of direct relevant experience supporting and defending DEP's policies and initiatives. I am INS board certified with 25 years of acoustical experience coming through the Kavanaugh-Tachi, Rule and Care, and Bolt Beranek and Newman training grounds. As mentioned, my biggest claim to fame is I managed the construction noise program at the Big Dig in Boston, although some would say that's my claim to shame. And also was then able to leverage off of that with what Federal Highway wished to do immediately afterward on a national basis. But of course, an effort of this magnitude requires the cooperation and resources of far more people than just Charles and myself. For example, former DEP Commissioner Emily Lloyd, Deputy Commissioner Robert Abeltroni, and Air and Noise Permits Director Jerry Kelpin all contributed significantly to this process. DEP is responsible for overseeing the air quality, water quality, and hazardous materials and site remediation and other pollutants such as noise for over 9 million residents. They manage the city's water supply, which provides more than 1 billion gallons of water each day. And to put that into even more perspective, DEP is the country's biggest utility and manages multi-billions worth of contracts at any given time. Parsons Brinckerhoff, or PB, is a 125-year-old engineering, design, and construction management firm with approximately 12,000 staff in the United States. In fact, our first major project was the original subway system in this city. We tend to focus on transportation, infrastructure, and power projects, but we're flexible enough to go after any size job that would benefit with our involvement. We were recently bought by construction giant Balfour Beatty of the United Kingdom. So we now have a combined design and construction capability of 55,000 people worldwide.
My name is Charles Shmoon. I'm the Assistant Counsel